We're standing here talking to AIC head women's volleyball coach Kelly Wengerter. Coach, you guys are coming off a pretty good season last year, won 20 matches even after a pretty slow start, and then went on to make the first NCAA tournament appearance in the program's history. Preseason poll came out, you guys were picked third. Can you just kind of talk about, just heading into the season, what your kind of expectations were for this group that you had coming and what you guys think you can accomplish?
Big expectations for this year. I'm really excited for the tournament to start. We did get placed third, which is a huge honor. It's a lot to work up to. We have a lot of returners, so we look forward to bringing that experience and combined it with our freshman energy to really have a good year.
Okay, now, we're obviously getting towards the end of preseason camp and you're getting ready to head to Memphis for the Christian Brothers Invitational. What have you seen from the team so far to make you think that, we're ready to go, or, do you think there's still a couple things we've got to work on before we get down there?
In practice, everybody's been really working hard. Our offense has really, stepped up a level. Our defense is unbelievable. I think we're ready to go, no doubt about it. It's going to be a little different, going to a different part of the country. But I think if we play our game and we play together, we'll do good.
Okay, now, in terms of expectations for this season, what do you guys kind of have your eyes on as a group? Are you just going to be satisfied with going to the playoffs again, or do you really have your sights set on higher things?
Our goal is always to be the conference champions, and that's our goal this year, and of course to return to the NCAA tournament and hopefully go further. Every year, we want to go further, and it's going to be a battle, so we're ready.
We're talking to AIC senior outside hitter Ellisha Terry. ET, we're about to start the 2011 season with you guys heading down to the Christian Brothers Invitational. We're obviously towards the end of camp. Just kind of talk about how things have gone for you guys so far in getting ready to start the season.
Well, things have, it started off a little rough in the beginning, but we're slowly starting to get our connection together, and we're slowly starting to become an actual team. So we're looking good right now so far.
Okay, now, just based off of last year, a 20-win season, even though we had a little bit of a slow start, and then went to the NCAA tournament for the first time, this program's ever gone there. Just based on, what you guys were able to accomplish towards the end last year, kind of heading into the end and then trying to carry that over, what are you guys expecting from yourselves, this season?
We're expecting just to take each step one at a time. We want to go to the NCAA championships again, but we're just going to do it one step at a time, no rush to it. We're going to do what we have to do to get there once again. We hope to get there again now this year too.
Okay, now, to embarrass you a little bit, you're obviously one of the better players in the Northeast 10. You were among the leaders in kills and digs once again last season, second team all-conference. Do you kind of have any personal goals you really set for yourself heading into the season, or are you just looking to, kind of just try to keep doing what you've been doing and let the performance speak for itself?
I just hope to continue to do what I do. I just want to play my game. It's my last year. I want to go out big, so I'm looking forward to a great year this year.
We are standing here talking to AIC senior setter Kervelle Redhead. Kervelle, we're about to kick off the 2011 season with you guys heading to the Christian Brothers Invitational. You guys have been in camp for a couple weeks now, had some scrimmages that went pretty well. Just kind of talk about how you see camp going for you guys to get you prepared to start the season this weekend.
Oh, well, camp has been very hectic. Sometimes we had 3 days, some days 2, but all in all, I think it was very thorough because not only did we play volleyball, but we also did fitness and core training. So I think it helped us develop as a whole, and it should be able to put it into the actual playing of volleyball.
Okay, now last year was a pretty good one for us, even though we got off to a slow start, a 20-win season, tied for second in the conference, went to the NCAA tournament for the first time in program history. Just kind of based off, how you guys were able to finish the year, where do you see this team be able to go this season in terms of, postseason success and maybe even a conference title?
Well, this year, obviously, it's my goal personally to outdo what we did last season. Hopefully, we could even gain a championship title and make it to the NCAA regionals again. I think we could do it. We have a good team, a lot of players, new players as well, but they're a good addition to the core of the team.
Okay, now just you personally a little bit. I mean, your numbers last year kind of spoke for themselves. You led the NE10 in assists. Obviously that makes you one of the better setters in the league. What kind of personal goals have you maybe set for yourself to try to improve as an individual to help this team, maybe go a little further this year?
Well, I'm hoping to, again, I'll do what I did last year. So I'm hoping to lead in assists again and hopefully even get best setter, hopefully, and just help the team overall because it's all for the hitters that make the points. So.
Here talking to AIC senior women's volleyball player Taila Souza. Taila, we're about to get going with the 2011 season here. You guys have been in camp for about 2 weeks now. Had some scrimmages that went pretty well for us. Just kind of talk about some of the things you've been working on during camp to get ready for the season, and if you think you're really ready to go and hit the ground running here for 2011.
Well, for camp so far, we've been doing a lot of stuff. I don't want to get into it because that's kind of our secret. But a lot of physical things, a lot of running, a lot of sprinting, a lot of individual skill work, as well as just gameplay. I think gameplay is probably the most important thing because there's so many different dimensions and there's always additional details that we have to improve on. So we've just been doing a lot of that.
Okay, now last year was a pretty good one for us. Despite a slow start, we still had a 20-win season. Finished tied for second in the Northeast 10 and went to the NCAA tournament for the first time in program history. Just based off the run you were able to have towards the end of the season, how much do you think you'll be able to carry into this one, and how far do you think this team can really go?
Well, I think that everyone's main goal for this season is just to start quicker because it's not really a question of if we can actually get the results done in court. Just last season we took a little longer to get started doing it. So I think it's a lot of psychological details that we have to focus on just to be more mentally prepared up here to just get the results done, do what we do.
Now, just kind of off that a little bit, do you see this as a team that can win a Northeast 10 title and go back to the NCAA?
Yeah, definitely, because we have most of the people that played last year and had a critical role in the team come back. So, as well as we have some good new players that are coming in as well, good potential.
Okay, now just to talk about you quickly for a second here. You're heading into your final year. What are some of maybe the personal goals you've just kind of set for yourself? What are some of the things you're expecting to do as an individual to help lead this team to where you want?
Personally, I want to just really enjoy my last year of playing college volleyball because I'm not going to get this year back, so I want to make the most out of it, and I just have a personal goal. Can't remember how many kills I'm at right now, but I'm trying to reach 1,000 career kills.